as you living it to the fullest, quote unquote, thank God for everything that you got. Like, praise Him for everything that you got. You actually care about you, just want to say. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that individual I actually had a genuine bond with. Like, I actually cared about that person. So it's just like, you know, I really don't care about this shit. I don't really care about what the fuck nobody got to say about me. I don't really care about what she said or anything like that. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Do you really think you'll cover... Wait. Do you really think you come over tough but really a sweetheart to protect yourself? You mean like you mean like I act like I'm tough? If you saying that, then yeah. Like I feel like in reality, like, cause it's about, I don't know how to explain, like, a lot of shit that I've been through with quote unquote relationships that really wasn't relationships. It was just like situationships. Like I never in my life really had like a real life relationship until I was in until I was in influencer world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I only really had 2 relationships, and I've been in this shit for 4, almost 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like are y'all talking to me? Are you telling me to shut up? Oh. Y'all made me forget what the fuck I was gonna say. Let me scroll back up. Oh, you saying, yeah, like, from a lot of shit that I've been through and a lot of shit that I've seen in life, it's just like the persona I give off to people that I fuck with is like I don't care, but in reality, deep down inside, I do give a fuck. That's why I go so hard. Like even with friendship, I go extremely hard for my friends. I go extremely hard for the people that I actually fuck with. But it's like I may give off that persona to that person that I really don't give a fuck, like the nonchalant shit. But in reality, deep down inside, I actually do give a fuck. And how I show I give a fuck is going off or like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know how to explain it, but I give off, like, how I show that I care is different from everybody else. Like, everybody else probably, you feel me, all clingy and, oh, I love you, this and the third. No, I'm gonna show you I care, like, by, I don't know how to fucking explain it. I don't know how to explain it. They arguing. I can't wait till they pop out with a new nigga. I really don't feel like, if I'm being honest, I really don't feel like I will pop out with somebody soon. Like, I'm on the type of tip, like, I'm trying to still, like, learn who Benet Nicole is, like, as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I put it? Like, hopping from nigga to nigga, I know y'all may seem like, I know it may look on the internet because a lot of shit is for social media that y'all really don't know about, like collabs and quote unquote fucking series and shit like that. Like I said, I only been in 2 real ass relationships where I took that person serious. They took me serious, quote unquote, and all this other shit that y'all seen, and that was the last 2 people, which was my quote unquote exes. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, Benet's that type of person to hop nigga from nigga in reality. Like, I'm taking time to myself and actually heal from situations that I've been in, because both the situations were similar. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I have to take time and self-reflect and think about what the fuck I did wrong in the situations that I've been in, and what the fuck they did wrong, to see what type of niggas I actually want in life, or a nigga that I want in life. Because my next nigga, bitch, I'm finna be 25, and my next nigga, I want us to last years. Like, nobody that I fucked with ever in life, mind you, I only really fucked with 2 people, like influencer world, and 1 person out from influencer world. So 3 people that I ever took serious in life, literally. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck, I forgot. Now I've been watching you, and you seem like a good person, and give off good advice. I can inbox you on some advice. You're not on no weird shit. I just really need to vent. Yeah, you could DM me. You should start doing motherfuckers how I do you. And that's what I do. Like, my thing is, okay, boom. How I move and shit, like how I used to move, honestly, I was doing motherfuckers how they did me. But it's just like, they would go to the internet about this shit, and I would just look bad on the back end, because I really don't run to the internet about certain shit unless they run to it first. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to be. But it's like, if it comes to a point where I gotta do people how they do me, it's just like, that shit not worth it. That shit not worth it at all. At all. I know, my dog's so sleepy. Get on their ass, like, if you care about speaking up. If you don't care, you quiet. Like that, Nate. What? I can't see Nate popping up. Yeah. Do you think therapy? I honestly don't think, personally me, I don't think therapy, like, works. I feel like God is my therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to be funny. Like, I pray to God about everything. Like, seeing the real with everybody. And after I made certain prayers, certain people went out of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't really think another human can help me with my situations or what I got to deal with. That's why I always pray about what I'm dealing with, or for God to send me a sign about real friends or people that's in my life that's honestly not real for me or like good for me type stuff. So it's just like, I don't think a human can actually tell me like what I need to do or what's wrong with me. Like, the person I always go to is God. And honestly, I feel like every time that I go to him about something and I'm actually serious, like, and I'm actually willing to listen to him, he shows me. He shows me a lot of stuff, but it's all about if I'm willing to listen to actually what he's showing me. And sometimes he will, like, put me in a spot where the only thing I have to do is listen to him. You get it? So it's just like I said, I don't feel like a human can actually help, if that makes sense. He was saying, what? I've been watching you since tomorrow and Swavy when you know, and Swavy was live singing Fantasia. Oh, that's real. Okay, but you're not talking to me. I've been watching you since, okay, you said that already. I'm coming to myself. Can y'all stop arguing? Who said I'm gonna do it? Okay, I'm finna swipe all the way down. Can y'all stop arguing? Can y'all talk to me? Can y'all ask me more questions? I'm ready to talk. I'm just waiting. Who put it on? Did somebody put it on emo only? If you're mad and you put on emo only, take it off, please. I can't see what y'all saying. Take it off emo only, bro. Y'all finna piss me off. Just block some people who's arguing. Why would they come here? Do you ever question yourself that you might be a problem in certain situations? If I'm being real, sometimes like when I do, like when the situation happens off rip, sometimes I do be like, damn, maybe I need to, you feel me, work on certain shit and change myself. But it's just like, at the end of the day, I am who I am, and certain people can deal with that and certain people can't. So it's just like, if you can't deal with that, then you're probably just not meant to be in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really look at myself as the problem, but I look at some, like, certain situations that, like, maybe I need to work on this, or maybe I need to work on that. Like, if that makes sense. But then it's just like, certain situations, I look at it as, if you can't deal with shit that I come with or shit that I do, or whatever the case may be, then maybe it just wasn't, you wasn't meant to be in my life. You know? You think I'm taking advantage of? I do. Because in all reality, like in real life, fuck social media, I'm a genuine ass person. I'm very, 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 very forgiving. And that's something I do be like, damn, like, why the fuck I'm so forgiving? But that's just how God made me to be. So it's just like, I really can't change how I am because of somebody's taking advantage of me or this and the third. But I do sometimes think I do be getting taken advantage of because they know that, one, I'm forgiving. Two, I'm genuine. So it's just like, at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was going to say I want everybody to win. Then that don't even make sense what the fuck y'all was talking about. So I'm going to show my ass up and answer the next question. How am I mentally? I feel like I'm actually in a good headspace mentally. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, and I thank God, I'm actually in a good headspace. My biggest fear is to lose my mom. I feel like because my mom is like my best friend. Like, bitch, I'm finna cry. Like, my mom is my best friend. Like, ever since I grew up on some stuff, like my people or my family will call me quote unquote spoiled, and that's because I never really had my actual dad in my life. Like, my sisters and everybody had my dad. I never really had my dad. Like, when I was 1, he was gone, and now my stepdad was in my life. So like, that's why I got him tatted so big on me, because my stepdad was actually in my life before my real dad. And my mom, like, my mom was my dad and my mom at the same time. So it's just like, me and her grew a bond to where it's just like, that's my best friend. Like, yes, I got an actual best friend, which is Shani, but that's my best friend at the end of the day. And it's just like, if I lose my mom, I might lose myself. And I honestly might myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my biggest fear ever. So like, my only thing is, I hope I'm gone before her. You know what I'm saying? So my mom actually had cancer, and like, that whole shit put me in a whole deep ass depression. And it was just like, I was in fear that I was gonna lose my mom. But I thank God, like, I thank God so much that she beat cancer. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's my biggest fear. That is my hugest fear. Or losing one of my siblings, because like I said, like, that's the only thing that I got at the end of the day. Like, I know I can call them for whatever, whenever, if I need advice on anything, and they're going to keep it real. They're going to tell me when I'm wrong, tell me when I'm right. Like, when I tell you my family is everything, my family is everything. So that's my biggest fear, honestly. Will we ever get content from you today? Content. I feel like I'm going to say no right now, because it's just like, at the end of the day, we're cordial. We're not friends. And I don't know if I can ever really, and don't take my word from it, because this is just me speaking of right now, present tense. Like I said, I don't hate him. He don't hate me. We're cordial. But content, I just don't see that. And I really don't as of right now. What? Hey, as of right now, I don't see us being friends or the bond that we used to have before us being in a situation that we was in. What the fuck did I just do? Who the fuck want to see your sex tape? I'm not betting, you hating asshole. They're asking me questions and I'm telling them, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. You want to be seen so bad. Bye. Bye. Would you date again? I already answered that. Where's Rena? One thing I was changing about myself. I would be real, but I already feel like I'm changing that, and that's my attitude. You know, I can't even say that because I'm already reevaluating myself and changing my attitude. But it's just like I would change. I wouldn't say I would change really anything because, like I said, God made me who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? So me being forgiven, I was gonna say me being forgiven, but that's just who I am at the end of the day. Like, excuse me, like. It's always forgive, but never forget what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? So I really wouldn't change as, like, really anything, if that makes sense. Thoughts on marriage? I want to get married. Like, at first, like, I really couldn't see myself getting married, but how I am in a relationship, like, when I actually fuck with you, I fuck with you, and nobody else can, you feel me? Like, I'm not even looking nobody else's way type shit. Like, I'm loyal as fuck in relationships. So it's just like, as I grew older, like, I realized that I want to get married type shit. And then, like, my sisters are married, and me looking at their relationship, and they married to God-fearing, I'm about to say women. They married to God-fearing men. So it's just like, I want that for myself too. Yeah, I seen Conrad on live. I don't know if y'all would ever really get content from me and C, because from the jump, like I stated, and I think he also stated too, that we are friends at the end of the day. Like, I just met him. So, and this is, like, a lot of y'all, like, I understand, I'm not gonna be real myself, I understand that I can't get flirtation vibes off and shit like that, but that's not what I be meaning to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what I be meaning to do. So I understand the shipping and all the other shit, but it's just like, when I talk to people, I look them in their eyes. I really don't, I look them in their eyes sometimes, but I really be looking into, like, their lips and trying to comprehend what they saying, because if I don't look you, like, in your eyes or in your lips, I'm not gonna know what the fuck you talking about. It's gonna fly over my fucking head. Like, I read lips and you feel me, when I'm talking to somebody, like, not talking, but like when somebody's talking to me, like, I have to actually look you in your face when you're talking. So I understand that shit, but it's just like, the whole shipping shit, I already said, like, I don't see myself, you feel me, doing nothing with no nigga, or being in another relationship, or talking, or taking somebody serious right now. So I feel like it's too much. Like, it's too much right now. Oh, Benet, please. Oh, what? What? You be believing that you forgive. Yeah. Is there any friendship that you lost that you would get back? No. I feel like Everything happened for a reason. Like I said, I prayed on stuff like this to happen. Not gonna lie, and it may sound weird, but I prayed for God to show me my real friends and show me what's real and what's not real, and everybody who's out my life, you know, it wasn't meant to be. Like, they wasn't meant to be in my life. Like, they was meant to be in my life for a segment or whatever the case may be, but they wasn't meant to be my life for the long run. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want anything back that transpired or what happened or from the past at all. Like, you grow from certain shit. How do you feel about going back to the ex that shows you a lot of times that they don't want you? I don't really know. I don't really know about that one. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, the kid just coming to get my charger and my iPad. Oh, I love when dogs lay their
like
head
that.
on pillows and stuff. Yes, that's how
You think he a fucking human?
They, don't you wish you could just understand his thoughts for one day? Like,
Yeah.
what do he be thinking?
And I wonder if, like, he's speaking his mind in human.
I just said that, but I said it about Louis. I'm like, I wonder what this little nigga thinking because he's smart.
Yes,
like,
Louis is smart as fuck.
I told him, because I got my food yesterday. He followed me all, like, he don't even hop on my bed. He hopped on my bed. I'm like, go ask your mama. He hopped down. I was looking for you, but she wasn't here yet. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna.
Was that when we was in the back? When we was in the?
When I asked you when she got back, I'm like, can you ask the chick? He was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pooping. But like by the end of the night, you ended up saying yeah. But I had been told him like, ask your mama, boo. He hopped down.
And I be like, in their head, I be wondering if like they think like, all right, let me go ask my mom. Like, speaking in human form, and they be like, like, bitch, I be wondering all that shit, literally.
That should be because they like we don't talk to them like roof. Like we talk to them in
like
our language, so
yeah.
it's like it's got to be some correlation.
And it's crazy how Hispanic dogs know Spanish,
and they
like, that
understand
should be
tone,
crazy.
Like,
yeah,
if you're hollering at him, he knows you're yelling. If you're talking nice, like they know, like dogs. That's why I feel
like right now, you know that we talk about him. That's why he's not trying to close his eyes. He's trying to be slick.
Louie.
Yeah,
what bitch are you talking about me?
He want somebody to pet him so bad. That's why he laying like that. Look, like he's so fucking spoiled. It don't make no sense. That's what I get though, because when I first had him, like when I say he was he was going everywhere with me. I was holding him all the time. I used to fly him out every single where. Like I just stopped that shit literally like the end of last year. Like all the shows he was going with me, all of that.
I wish I would have known you was bringing him.
I didn't know because
boy stuff because I had to give my boy poodle away because I just couldn't have 2 dogs at my place, so I had to give him to a family member. But I have so much unused boy dog stuff like clothes, sweaters, toys.
Bitch, I wish I would have known because I used to love dressing Louis, but he don't like that shit.
He don't.
Like he literally don't at all.
I have to fight Lily to put clothes on her. She be like.
He don't like that
shit.
shit.
Shit off me.
Louis a fucking bougie ass dog, and I don't know where the fuck he get it from because his mama ain't bougie.
Girl. I started screaming earlier. He started barking like.
But one thing about he don't like fighting. He don't like none of that shit. So if he was upstairs, like if he was out in the cage when motherfuckers was fighting,
he said.
Yes, like if anybody try to swing or like anything, it don't even have to be me. Like he don't like that shit at all. And he like.
You like your mama, huh, Louis?
Yeah, I was about to say, and like you know how dogs like. When you first, like, they grow with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, like, when I first had him, like, I had anxiety bad. So, Louis got anxiety, and he got separation anxiety, and that's...
I knew he was looking for it, because I think he thought you were going to come downstairs with everybody, so he was waiting next to my leg. But he kept, like, crying and looking left and right. I'm like...
Yeah, I'm about to say, Louis, he got it. He got
what you saying, boo.
Yeah, he got separation anxiety bad, like that.
How you about your mama, Bookie? I don't think we're going to have a game night no more.
The kickback?
The game night we were supposed to play, I don't think we're going.
I think so. What's the caller?
Yeah.
I mean, look. Okay, what's the next question? Would I ever let somebody fart in my booty? What? Am I getting any more tattoos? Yeah, I'm getting my sleeve finished. I want a back tattoo and a trim stamp. Do I hate Nunu? No, I don't hate anybody. I don't hate anybody. I just move around from certain people. Like, when certain people show me, like, it keeps showing me who they really are, it's just like, at some point, I gotta remove myself from that person. So, I don't hate nobody, like, at all. Like, it's hard for me to hate somebody, and I don't think I ever in my life, like, how much stuff I've been through, I don't ever in my life hate nobody. Because you're not supposed to hate at all. Like, hate is a strong word. You can dislike somebody, but hating, You can tell who seeks attention in the comments. Okay. No, we're supposed to have it when Ray get back. Nah, I didn't join TikTok because I don't know how to DM you. Okay, bet. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I will ever get back cool with him because it's just like, there was a lot of shit since we first started, quote unquote, on the internet. By the way, yeah, I'm talking about Nuno. I'm not talking about nobody else. There was a lot of shit that happened from the start that I just kept forgiving. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm a very forgiving person. So I'm to the breaking point where it's like, okay, now it's just like, you're trying me. You know what I'm saying? And you're taking advantage of my forgivingness. So it's just like, I don't think I would ever really become. Wasn't really even towards Nunu at all, like at all. And I was honestly, if you looked at the whole clip, I was honestly taking up for him. So it's just like, I don't feel like it was a place at heart. Are y'all back? Y'all didn't die. Y'all didn't die. Yes, y'all, honestly, y'all charging right now. Y'all did not die. Y'all on like, y'all on 100%. Y'all on 100%. I feel like you do more for others than they do for you. I hate how, yeah. I feel like that too. I feel like that in a sense, because it's just like, I show genuine love, like, off the internet to people more than they do for me. And I feel like a lot of people do shit more for the internet than off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just said they doing it when Ray get back. But now to keep it real, I do feel like you kind of took advantage of Nunu friendship because you would toss him to the side like a piece of trash every time you got in a relationship. Okay, so boom, y'all gotta realize how me and Nunu started on the internet was, quote unquote, the shit that we was doing for content. You know what I'm saying? Like flirtation shit. So me being in a relationship, I had to limit myself about what I did, like being friendly towards Nunu. So it's just like, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh. So it's just like, out of respect, out of my relationship, you know, it's certain shit that I could do and certain shit that I couldn't do. Like, I wouldn't, like, if I seen him in real life, it's like, hey, how you doing? Keep cordial. But when I'm not in a relationship, of course I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. I can be cool with him. I can, you feel me, kick the bully bubble, whatever the fuck the content that we did back then, because I'm single at the end of the day. But when I was in a relationship or in the talking stage of somebody taking them serious, it's boundaries with this shit. Like, literally boundaries. And I respect boundaries. It wasn't me actually being weird to our friendship or nothing like that, because you got to remember at the end of the day how me and them started. You know? Yeah, you can have, like, why you asking me? That's not my nigga. Would you ever pursue dancing professionally? Before I was influencer, yeah, I did. Like, I auditioned for the Pacer Reds and shit like that, but how I came, like, that was two totally different, like, dance brackets. Like, they're more on the classy, elegant, like, white girl side, no offense, you know, and I was more on the hip hop, majorette, like, more harsher side. So it was just like, it was just like hard. Like, I made it past all the rounds besides the final round, and they told me basically like, next season come back and you'll most definitely make it. But I just never went back because I became an influencer, like, well, content creator, influencer, whatever y'all want to call me. I call myself a content creator. Some of y'all call me an influencer. What?
encourage them to let them go.
Okay. What y'all saying yes for? Oh, I asked. Nay, I shot a message here. Okay. You heard that 100%. That nigga ain't here. Yeah, nigga, stop tripping. Have you ever did ballet? No. Like in a segment, it was a segment in my majorette, like / hip hop dance. Like when I was dancing, we did like, it wasn't really ballet, but it was like more of a soft dancing. I feel like you get fucked over by a lot of people because that person you are. I do too. Would you collab with an upcoming content creator? Yeah. Not gonna lie, like a lot of people in this brass house is upcoming content creators or some people that want to be content creators. So it's just like I don't really mind. And like how I was telling, like I was talking to Baby Tyson, and she was asking me like, how do I feel about collabs and shit. Like me collabing people, I really don't care. Like I don't look at it as people trying to use me or because I got this big platform, nothing like that. Because it's just like, boom. Say I collabed with, who's in this house? I don't even know. I'm gonna say friend for instance. Like, say if I never knew friend, this was our first time collabing in the brass house. She got different. Oh, I'm gonna say Baby Tyson. Boom. She got a different platform than I got, like for my platform. Like her audience is different from mine, so we both are growing together. Like if we collab on my channel and her channel or whatever the case may be, her audience is watching her from my channel, and they can get to know me, get to learn me as a person or as a content creator, and vice versa. Like my audience could get to learn her. So I don't feel like it's like, oh no, using shit. I feel like it's both of us coming together, collabing, and getting both of our audience to actually like, you know, come to each of our platforms. I don't really care about collabing with upcoming content creators or nothing like that. Who am I most close to? The brass house with the girls. Good, that's easy as fuck. Me and Fran been friends for damn near 2 years. Like me and Fran been friends for a long time. Well, not a long time, but a while. Am I doing game night with them? Yeah. I love how I get. Okay. Did I ever praise dance? Yeah. My first dancing experience was praise dance, and I was like, I think 10 or 11. Yeah. How do I contact you for collab about me to Houston? Just DM me. Are you getting more tattoos? Yeah, I already answered that. Now that you're getting older, any of your goals or views on life changed? No, not really. With collabs, people love saying that particular person made you. What? My first job was Chuck E. Cheese. My first job, I kind of was a late bloomer. My first job was when I was 17 years old, and I worked at Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like I loved every single job that I had. I had like 5-6 jobs my whole life. And then as I was 19, so I really only had like a job for 2-3 years before I was actually like a content creator or well known. Like I said before, I was known from Dub Smash, Instagram, like little shit, people will notice me, but my real life, like actually quitting and becoming an influencer. Bitch, I forgot what I was gonna say. Somebody texted me and I just got sidetracked. Do you wanna have kids? Yeah. How do you feel about comforting Kayla when she talked about a situation that was very nurturing of you? And if you were in her shoes, how would you handle the situation? From the jump, when that question, that little Listen Don't Judge question was asked, like, personally, I don't really know Kayla. Like, me and her is cool on social media, but this is my first time actually being around her, and like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I didn't know that was her only situation where she had to fight a friend or anything like that. So I really wasn't thinking of it like that. But when she started speaking and she started talking about it, and the whole thing was just like said, and it was like laughter, and like it honestly, if I'm being honest, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because it's just like, and like I said earlier, I don't know Nadia's intentions of laughing. Maybe it was the wrong time, and maybe she felt uncomfortable in the situation, because sometimes when I feel uncomfortable, I kind of giggle, or I kind of like smirk and shit like that. So I don't really know like Nadia's well-being or being like in comfortable situations like at all. So it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because how it looked, it looked weird. So me comforting her, because I knew like right after she said what she said and I told my story, I could tell like her whole demeanor changed. And I go like, I'm the type of person to go off energy. Like, if somebody's energy that's not right, if somebody's energy ain't right, then it's going, I don't know if this makes sense, but it's going to rub off on me. So it's going to affect my energy too. So that's why I asked her, was she okay? And once I asked her, she okay, like, you know how when you actually like, it's her being in a situation and somebody asks you okay, like, it makes it worse type deal. So I asked her, she okay, you feel me? And then boom, the whole situation happened. I asked her, you know, like, do you want to go to the bathroom? Do you want to talk? This and that, third. And that's what we did. And, you know, I gave her time. And, yeah. Because I think that's something that actually really happened in real life. Like, fuck social media. Like, if social media wasn't here, at the end of the day, that shit still happened in real life. Like, shit happens in real life. So I know that she was still, like, that was a triggering topic for her. And, like, a lot of shit, like with me, for instance, some shit is a triggering topic for me to speak on, but I still do speak on it to, like, tell my story. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You're weird. You're weird as fuck. Nobody deserves no shit like that. Not gonna lie. Nobody deserves that shit. Bitch, and if it happened to you, bitch, I hope it happened to you. And guess what I'm gonna say? Bitch, you deserve that shit, ho. What? How do you feel? Wait, do you feel like as a person you should learn to take accountability more? Yeah, I feel like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like I do need to learn how to take accountability more, but it's just like, in certain situations, I feel like certain people push me to the limit to act the way I do act sometimes, but at the day I feel like I can start taking accountability more. But it's just like yeah, in certain situations I feel like the reason why I act how I act is because somebody pushed me to that limit to act like that. So it's just like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, how do you feel like people jumping people? Bitch, I got no room to talk. Cause bitch, if my friend's swinging, I'm swinging too. If you and my friend too hard in my face, and if I'm there, I'm swinging right with her. Shit. When do you want to? I want to have kids when I'm married. At first, I said when I was younger. I'm not gonna lie. I did say I want to have a baby at 19. Only because my sister did, and it was cute to me how she grew up with her child. Like, they was both growing together. And I never wanted to be a old mom. Like, my mom is really 30 years older than me. And not gonna like when I was in school and shit, like growing up, everybody else's mom was in their 20s. Like 5th grade, everybody's mom was in their 20s, like early 20s type shit. And I was kind of embarrassed to say my mom's age and shit like that. But as I grew older and like now that I'm 24, about to be 25 and shit like that, like, I honestly don't give a fuck. Whenever God want me to, you feel me, have a child, I have a child. Like, because I don't believe in abortions. You know what I'm saying? So whenever God want me to have a child, then I'll do, like, I have a child. Like, but my goal is to be married and actually in a stable relationship, and my income be a solid income for I can. What the hell? I will be able before I will be able, before I can be able. I don't know. Before I can be able. I don't know if that makes sense. To take care of a child. I don't know if that makes sense. What things I do to make you happy? I don't know you. When did I realize I finally made it? In all reality, boom, like I said before, like when I was 17 years old, I was doing like Instagram, dub smashers, like posting videos on Instagram. I was going viral by like hella people. Like hella people was reposting me, like Pretty V, for instance, when she was blowing up and she's like trending and shit. She was posting me like Cash Doll posting me, like, so I realized then that I was actually like known and kind of somebody, because supporters was coming up to me at the mall. Like when I was just, in my eyes, I was a regular person. Like I was just walking in the mall one day, boom, a supporter came up to me literally screaming in pink, like, oh my gosh, she's Benet, can I take a picture? It's probably like three of them. But I realized, like, I honestly realized when it was me and Mari and he came to Indiana for the first time. Like, it wasn't our first time linking, but in Indiana we did a meet and greet or whatever, and it was just me and him at Sky Zone, and like the shit was flooded. That's when I was just like, damn, like I'm actually somebody. Like, what the fuck? Like, people really know who I am. Yeah, like that's when I realized, like, I actually made it. But then sometimes I be forgetting. So like when I actually meet my supporters and shit like that, that's when I be realizing, like, tour was fucking crazy. Like, not even the last tour, but the first tour that I've been on, that shit was fucking crazy, like crazy as fuck. And it was just like a damn moment. Jumping this weekend lets your family or friends is involved. I'm not gonna lie, I did it before. I don't care. To each his own. Like I said, I'm not the type of person, like, in reality, I've been jumping since I was 11. Like, I just can't, I'm the type of person, I just can't watch somebody that I actually love or care about getting hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm not gonna say getting hit, but getting hit too hard. Like, if a bitch hits you too hard, I gotta swing. Like, the first time I ever jumped somebody was with my sister. Like, I was 11, they was getting their one-on-ones in, and a mom, like the girl's mom, kind of pushed my sister to where she, you know, the girl got on top of her. So I did my little one, I snuck in there, bink, 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 bop, 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 and that was it. But yeah, I just can't watch my friend get hit too hard. Like, that's just never been me. Like, any of my friends fought in front of me, I was most definitely jumping in, you know. But ain't like that. You're not like that, please. Whoever said I was a fighter, I never said I was a fighter. I never said I like to fight. I always say I hate fighting. I feel like it's ghetto. I feel like it's not cute. But bitch, if anybody try me, I'm most definitely gonna get in that field. Like, bitch, you're probably not like that. You don't know me in real life. You know me on social media. It's a difference. That's what you get antagonizing people who. Benet, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna skip to the bottom because, bitch, I'm all the way at the top. I don't fuck with jumping. I feel like it's pussy running ones. If you can't, then don't fight at all. Like I said, at the end of the day, I let my friends like, okay, cool. If I know my friend is not a fighter and motherfuckers is picking on some shit, yes, I'm gonna jump. If I know my friend can fight and they swing, and like I said, if motherfuckers get swung on too hard, yes, I'm jumping in. Like, period, point blank. I don't care if you think it's pussy. I don't care about none of that. Like, that's just how I am. I cannot just watch my friend get into a fight. That's why majority of the time, bitch, majority of the time when my friends is fighting, God knows not to put me right there when they're fighting. Because I most definitely will swing. Sorry. If you think it's pussy, oh well. Sorry. I don't give a fuck. Sorry. Not sorry, though. I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. Probably nothing. Have I ever felt truly lonesome at times? Hell yeah, that's why I don't like being at home. Because, like, when I'm at home, my legs hurt. When I'm at home, hold on. When I'm at home, sometimes, like, I don't like being alone. Like, I hate being alone. So, like, that's why I got Louis, honestly. Cause, bitch, Louis is like my son to me, bitch. I sometimes I think Louis is a fucking human, bitch. I be talking to Louis, like, on some real shit. I be talking to my motherfucking dog, cause I hate being alone. I be feeling like sometimes it's just like, damn, like, and then plus it's just like, in reality, yes, I got friends here, but I really don't have nobody. Like, I moved from family. Like, at the end of the day, before I started this influencer shit, during this influencer shit, a lot of motherfuckers showed me that they not real. And the only people that I have is my family. And I'm the only person in my family that ever moved from my city. So it's just like, I know, you know, that I be feeling alone sometimes. Anybody gonna beat me? Girl, bitch, when have you seen me? When the fuck have you, bitch, don't play with me. When did the Bratz drop? They're editing it right now. So I feel like after this show ends, they should be dropping it. What if your friend, like, and now you jump in the fight? What you mean? Hey, now I'm 19 months, got 200 subs on YouTube. I want to be big when I get older. What's tips that you got for me? I would say, YouTube wise, always be consistent. This is content wise, period. Always be consistent. Even if you got freaking one viewer, be consistent. Like, how I ended up blowing up on TikTok was I was consistent. Like, even after I had my viral moment on TikTok with the young boy shit, the jump with the pennies on my forehead, I was still consistent on that. When I first started YouTube, I was consistent. Just really be consistent and be true to yourself. Like, if you know, boom, if you know that, let me put this for an example, like, just an example. If you know that you're not, let me think, because I don't want to say that. Let me say this. If you know that you're not on a tip where you're, like, goofy as fuck, funny as fuck, don't force it. Like, if you know that you're not a fighter or anything like that, don't put yourself out there as a fighter, or don't put yourself out there as this bougie bitch that you're not. Just be true to yourself when you start this shit, and all the way through. Like, be authentic. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You influencers can't fight. All y'all do is jump. I wouldn't say that. The only time, like, bitch, I'm not gonna keep explaining myself. Yeah, friends fights in the morning. No, I'm not tired yet. I'm getting there though. Where are you from? I thought you was from Texas. Hell no, I'm from Indiana. I moved here almost 3 years ago. I got my ass whooped in school. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who the fuck said that? Who? Just because a bitch threw me against the wall don't mean I got beat the fuck up. At all. And I was on top of her. That's how I got thrown against the wall. You think I'm on the ground, she on top of me, and then she picked me up, threw me against... No, on top of her. I was getting the best of her. She threw me against the wall. Like that. But you just be talking. I don't know, I'm kind of raised different. Some of them, we fought young to fight our own and not rely on no one to jump in, but you just don't. Yeah, I'm not saying like I expect bitches to jump for me at all. Cause at the end of the day, bitch, I'ma want my ones. Like if I really, but then I'm not even like I said, I'm not even a fighter for real. I only fight when people, you feel me, swing on me or people push me to the point where I gotta fight. And it's like, yes, I'm a one-on-ones. I don't expect nobody to jump in for me at all. At the fuck all. But like I said, I'm afraid to get there once. But if a motherfucker hit them too hard, I might just swing. That's just me. About what situation? How's the new house? From the times I was there, because literally I just moved probably like a day or two before coming to the Brat's house or whatever. I feel like it's cool. It's okay. Like, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, because I was there by myself, like, the first night or whatever, you know, Bob came with me, you know, just to, because, like, when I move into a new house or something like that, like, the first night, I just can't be alone, you know what I'm saying? I can't. So Bob came with me, you know, or whatever. It was cool that night, but the first night that I was actually alone, it was just like, it was a little scary, you know, because I got a townhouse, like, so it's upstairs, downstairs. When I hear shit, it's just like, what the fuck is going on, bitch? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now that I got my dog or whatever, it's like it's gonna be better for me. When the last time you felt lost? After my situation happened. Benet, how do you feel about BJ and them protecting you last night? At the end of the day, I feel like they was protecting me on some shit. Cause this might sound like totally crazy, but I know how them niggas are, like, coming behind me type shit. So I feel like if I was to get hit or swinged on or anything like that, they was gonna come behind me on shit because it was already shown. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like they was protecting me in a sense to not get hit, so they want to be put in a predicament to where they had to, like, protect me on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with that. Like, even outside of me and his relationship or whatever, they still, like, showed that they still give a fuck. Like, I'm talking about BJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because some people only fuck with you because you're in a relationship with somebody that they cool with or fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But BJ showed me that he still fuck with me outside of the situation that me and his brother had going on. So it's just like, you know, I fuck with that. Like, you know. House tour. Because, bitch, you stop. Bitch, when have I ever jumped house to house, bitch? When I was, quote unquote, jumping house to house, bitch, when I was at Net crib, Net lived damn near an hour away from me. What I look like going Uber an hour to my house, an hour back, hour to my house. Bitch, mind your motherfucking business, bitch. I was still paying bills and my shit. Hello. Don't play with me. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about BJ. What you mean? I feel like I was lost. In my first apartment, I moved out of my apartment because my lease was up. In my last apartment, I knew that I wasn't really gonna stay there because, like, okay, boom. My first apartment, yeah, it was cool, whatever, but I was barely there. My lease was up. My second apartment, it was just like I wanted more, like, because me going from apartment to apartment, I didn't really like that. Like, I actually wanted more, like, more room, more space. So I, like, after my lease was up, I was paying month to month because I knew I wasn't really gonna stay there. So I just moved. I know they're saying it's just a direction me. That's so much money to be jumping. It's really not like when well, yeah, like the last apartment I was paying month to month, so it was more money on me, but it's just like, you feel me, like I needed somewhere to lay my head at night, so it's just like I'm gonna pay that until I move, which I did. And it was actually a lot for me to, because I was honestly barely, well, I was at mother house, I'm not gonna lie, I was at mother house this last apartment more than I was at my first apartment. But it's just like, I feel like as long as I was paying my bills at the end of the day, even if I wasn't there, it really didn't matter. Like, at least, like, if I was at my friend's house for fucking a few days, if I wanted to go home, bitch, I had somewhere to lay my head and go home. If I wanted to get away, I could have somewhere to get away from, like, you know. And then at the end of the day, it was like, I was on a lot of shows, like a lot of shows, like, since I moved. So it was just like I barely really had time to go to my house. But besides that, shit, I still was paying bills. I still, shit, lights was on, water was hot, monthly rent, all of that. So it really don't matter. Yeah, I feel like when I move into places or whatever, I really don't like, and this is from me moving, like I had bitch, I move every year. That's fucking crazy. I had 3 different places that I live. Like, I really don't get the feel of it or really like my places until I decorate the shit. Like, until I make it as a home. So I really don't know. Like, I love the fact that I'm actually in a house and something bigger and better for myself. But I really don't know if I actually love it until I, you feel me, finish decorating the shit. If that makes sense. Hold on. I can't really read that. No, we really haven't talked, like I said, we really haven't talked about, like, or had a sit down or anything, like, face to face about the situation or anything like that, because every time that we're around each other, it's just, like, every time we're around each other, it's not really like we plan on being around each other, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like a time that we can actually sit down and talk about what happened. But like I said, I don't know if I ever told y'all, but he probably did, I don't know. But after the situation happened, we did talk about the situation or whatever. We both admitted our wrongs and shit like that. But I feel like it's different from in person and through text messages type shit. But, like, I feel like every time that we be around each other, it's just that time and to try to talk about a situation. Don't know. Anybody? My funniest memory, girl, I couldn't even tell you if I tried. I got too many memories. Thank you so much. Are you afraid from venturing off from? No, because I was Benet Nicole before Influencer City. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was always Benet Nicole before even this even happened. But it's just like I fuck with the people so hard that it's like, even from this, like, I haven't been with Influencer City until this Brat show happened, because like I said, I'm production. I'm not production, I'm a producer. I'm not afraid to venture off. I'm not afraid to do anything in life. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when God tells me it's time for Benet, it's time for you to do something else, it's time for you to do something different, then I will move. Like, just because y'all want me to, I'm not moving for y'all. I'm moving for myself. I'm moving for actually what I want in life, or what God is telling me to do in life. I'm not just moving for what the internet want or what they want to see me do.